the opportunity to speak tonight. My name is Dr. Alex Wilson. I'm an associate professor at the University of Saskatchewan. I'm also the director of the Aboriginal Education Research Center there. And just because you were given your credentials earlier, I'll give mine. I have a master's from Harvard University and a doctorate from Harvard University. But I'm not here in my capacity as a social scientist tonight. I'm here rather as a concerned citizen of this region and as a community member of the Opaskwayak Cree Nation, which is OCN. The town of Creighton, which is located within the Treaty 5-6 area, is also within the traditional lands of OCN, Opaskwayak Cree Nation, Peter Ballantyne Band, and Matthias Kalom First Nation, as probably all of you are aware of. This land has been the traditional territory and home to swampy woodlands and plains Cree, Nianawak and Inuak, and on the migration path of many other First Nations for tens of thousands of years. For all those thousands of years, we not only relied upon the land, survived, but we thrived here. In the late 1870s, Treaty 5 and then Treaty 6 was signed with the Crown, and thus for the past 140 years or so, we've also shared this land with non-First Nations people, which are many of you in the room right now. I'm here because I oppose both the transportation of nuclear waste through our territories, and I oppose the storage of radioactive waste within our territories and shared lands. I'm here as an individual, but I have come here tonight with other concerned citizens amongst us in the back in this room here, doctors, pipe carriers, traditional knowledge keepers, elders, mothers, fathers, and children, Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal. We all have one thing in common, and that is we care about the future. It is with this care, intellectual diligence, review of traditional Cree and also Western science, and thoughtfulness that myself and others have come to our decision. It is our responsibility, all of us in here, to care about the land, the water, animal and plant life, and most importantly, future generations. Last Monday, as some of you already are aware, the Opaskwayak Cree Nation passed a Band Council resolution, and I'll read that resolution. So I'm not here representing the Opaskwayak Cree Nation Band Council, but the Chief and Council represent me and my family members and the other members that are here from the community. And so on the meeting dated the 14th of July, 2014, the duly convened meeting of Chief and Council held in the Council chambers on Opaskwayak Cree Nation Reserve 21E, whereas the province of Manitoba passed the High Level Radioactive Waste Act on July 17, 1987, and Manitoba is a nuclear-free waste zone, whereas the Nuclear Waste Management Organization has identified Creighton, Saskatchewan as a possible site for high-level radioactive waste dump, whereas the nuclear waste will be transported from the nuclear reactors of the eastern provinces of Ontario, Quebec, New Brunswick, with the possibility of nuclear waste from other areas, including the US. Whereas this nuclear waste could be transported through Opaskwayak Cree Nation and its territories. Whereas Opaskwayak Cree Nation does not support the storage of nuclear waste in or near our territory. Whereas Opaskwayak Cree Nation is concerned with the protection of our waterways and our lands for present and future generations. Therefore, be it resolved that Opaskwayak Cree Nation does not support the transportation of nuclear waste through our territory and our community. And so that's the Band Council resolution that was passed. And I just want to, again, thank you for the opportunity to share that with you tonight.
Thank you, Alex.